Men are still going to kill. Men are still going to go to war. Men are still going to go to war. So it doesn't matter. Men are still going to punch each other in the face. Nobody has to know. Guys are still going to go in the parking lot, in the backyard, and in the basement tussling. And you know, like I know, if you call the cops on your group, your guys ain't a group, you're the homies, and one of y'all get your ass whooped, it stays right there. So they can't stop that. The same way like war. You can't have women in battle because a man's instinct is going to be protect her. Because first of all, he's there. He made it through basic. They know that he's made out of the stuff they want. And if he's a volunteer, he's the best soldier that they can be. And he ain't gonna let no bitch in the foxhole get killed. He gonna take his mind off of what he has to do. It's just nature. And this is what they do to these people when they give them meds and all this kind of stuff. It mixes them up. It fucks them up. It makes them placid. You know? And that's no good when you need someone to turn it up. You're not gonna be able to turn it up. So you'll sit there and watch people run through your house, take your shit, rape your wife, rape your daughters, kill you, or whatever. You're not gonna do anything. You're gonna sit there and go, no guns in the house, nothing by your bed to protect you, nothing behind your door. You're finished. You may walk out of a room and there may be somebody standing right there. You didn't hear them come in, you don't know how they got in. They might have been there the whole time. It's waiting for you to make a move, because they can move on you. So, you know, and I know that shit's crazy to even think this way. But you gotta protect, provide for your family. That's it. To protect, provide for your family. And if you're not a man, you're not going to be able to do that. If you're soft, you're not going to be able to do that. And you won't do it. Yeah, you're not going to do it. You're not, and you won't do it. That's just how it goes. You're not going to provide. In other words, you're not going to handle your business in any kind of form or fashion once you get emasculated. In other words, once you start afraid being a man, you're worse than a bitch then. Yeah, it's like this guy over here, see? He got his, he got a baby. He got his, other lady looks old, his wife. Look like his wife and two kids. One of the kids in a stroller. You see? I ain't not letting nothing happen to mine. I'm going to provide and I'm going to protect them. And that's it. Point blank. Now, if he can't do that for his family, yeah, if he can't do that for his family, then what kind of man would he be? If he can't do that for his family. You got to protect. You got a baby too? Yeah. You got a baby too? Yeah, you got to protect and provide. Some people just don't. A woman shouldn't have to take care of no man. That shit crazy. A woman shouldn't have to take care of no man. What kind of pussy ass shit is that? This is what happens. It's like when I met the back to the tall homie. When he first moved in, I helped him move in. I told you before, he tracked a bunch of shit up the stairs, him and his peoples. Tracked shit all over the deck. Shit up the stairs. I came back from my morning activity like you see me doing now. Because I tiptoe around that shit on my way out. And I said, if that shit ain't clean up when I get back, I'm banging on this door. Fuck that guy. I said, fuck that white boy. I don't give a fuck. He tracked shit all up the fucking deck. And fucking, he didn't even clean it up. So I banged on his door and said, motherfucker, clean that shit up. Fuck's wrong with you? You ain't even been here one day. I knew he was gonna be trouble that one first fucking day. Yeah, that first day I knew he was gonna be trouble. The first day. Then the first thing he did was blame his friends. And I said, this guy's a bitch. What kind of man will do that? The first thing he did was put it on somebody that wasn't there. And it's his apartment. Good morning. The first thing he did was put it on somebody that wasn't there. And it was his apartment that they helped him move in. Because there was somebody let their dog mess in the out in the front in the grass. They let their dog mess in the grass out front. So when they was moving the guy in, first of all, they was moving the guy in. It was nighttime. How you move into a complex at nighttime? Good morning. Okay. Yeah, as soon as they moved them in, it was nighttime. And those people didn't see, then they didn't stay on the sidewalk, they started cutting across the grass. And they cut across the grass. Oh, I know who those people are. That's the guy I told you all about them, that couple before. And I said hello to them across the way, across the wide street up there. I'll show you when I get around there. They didn't speak. And now, you see, that's why you're supposed to be neighborly. And now, look, I passed them right by, face to face. Now they see who I am, and I see who they are up close. The dude didn't say shit. The dude had his head down. Head on shades. He had his head down. She was leading the way. He was like a couple of steps behind her. They were older than me. They got me by like maybe 15, maybe 12 years, 12 to 15 years, because they got me by more than 10. Yeah, so yeah, they tracked that shit upstairs. There was another retarded, this big fat, this big fat, Mexican chick. She might as well be walking around the place with the baby sucking on her titties, the way her titties be out. And she walks these two dogs. One dog tried to trap me up on my car, but I'm not afraid of animals like that. I worked with animals when I got out of high school. It's another story. I think I told you all already. So I really ain't afraid of none of that shit. But I know that's the dog's herding instinct. When they do that, the most they're gonna do is nip at your ankles. Because they're looking at the ground and looking at your feet. Like how they would do animals. Like herding, like cows and shit like that. They just want to corner you somewhere. They don't really mean you any harm. Now, attack dogs and fighting dogs are different. They mean you harm. That's a different story. They could attack in a straight way. So you got a dog just bullshitting there, barking at you and stuff like that. He ain't doing nothing. It's the one that come at you straight way. And you gotta take that hit. That shit like getting punched in the face or something. Then you know it's on. Get ready. Because they're gonna pounce on you. They're not gonna come around with all that barking and yapping and all that dumb shit. Those are herding instincts. Yeah, and that's what happened with that dude. That lady, she had a dog. She was all in the grass. Big piles. And I don't know what she's feeding her dogs. But whatever she's feeding the dogs, that shit's coming out like oatmeal. Like cooked oatmeal or something. Which is crazy. That shit coming out like cooked oatmeal. So you ain't picking it up with a bag. You see what I'm saying? So she just leaves it. And if anybody walks through there, which they really shouldn't be doing in the first place, they're gonna step in it and track it all up on the sidewalk. And if you live on the ground floor, you're gonna track it. If you live on the ground floor, you're gonna track it in your apartment. If you live on the ground floor, if you walk through that grass and you step in a pile of shit, you're gonna track it right into your apartment. If you got rugs in there or whatever, you finished, man. If you ain't the type that takes your shit off at the door, you're finished. Your whole house is gonna be smelling like dog shit. Well, those guys track that shit up in the house. I'm gonna get off of here and start all over. As soon as this thing hits 60 minutes. It never went this long. It probably broke down into a couple of parts.